with Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 being newly released, we thought it'd be the perfect time to rate all Mission Impossible movies from worst to best. The popular action spy series has been going on since 1996 and has continued to raise the bar with every passing film. It's definitely one of the best action franchises out there, and one that I've always enjoyed. So, your mission, if you choose to accept, is to watch this video and let me know below your ranking. So, enough talking, let's go. Starting off at the very bottom and working our way up, we begin with Mission Impossible 2. The John Woo directed sequel came out in 2000, and in my opinion is the weakest of the entire series. It seems to meander throughout the majority of its screen time, and the action scenes, which Woo is really known for, really overuse the slow motion effect and don't really leave any lasting impression. Plus, it's completely missing that team aspect that makes Mission Impossible Mission Impossible. I remember feeling like MI2 just didn't really live up at all to the first flick, and in comparison to the others, it just feels really dry. Next up at number 6 is Mission Impossible 3. Back before the series was truly defined, MI3 came along with the direction of J.J. Abrams. It was a much grittier and darker take on the series, and Philip Seymour Hoffman does a great job as a ruthless villain, probably one of the best, if not the best, in the series. While it does stand as an underrated flick in the series, MI3 doesn't offer anything super new or memorable, and while it's not bad, it fails in comparison to all the new movies that have come out since. At number 5, we have the classic first mission in Mission Impossible 1. 1996 marked the year of the first film in the franchise, as it brought on a completely new take on the spy genre we knew before then. MI1 is surprisingly very methodical and not as action-packed as the recent movies. I like the way that they approached the first mission, going completely astray, and the title also gives us one of the most iconic and suspenseful sequences in action history. As Tom Cruise dangles from the ceiling, it's one of the most suspenseful scenes that there is in the series. It's not perfect by any means, but it has really good performances, and it's really way better executed than the second and third edition. Coming in at number 4 is the latest movie, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. I had a great time with this movie on the big screen. It brought the same insane action set pieces with the new AI-centered storyline. It did have quite a bit of characters, but it has really good performances. Unfortunately, it was also really cliche in some parts, but I can forgive it as every single action movie does. It continues to be as smart and stylish as the other ones, so I can forgive it in that sense. But ultimately, it really delivers on everything that makes the MI series so good. However, I do like all the other movies better, which brings us to number 3 on this list, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. This one is a more grittier take on the modern Mission Impossible flicks and is definitely deserving of the top 3 spot. I really liked how they gave Benji his time to shine in this movie more than the others. The water turbine scene at the end is really amazing, and the stylish approach throughout the movie is great. While it is a little forgettable in comparison to the other ones, it's definitely a great addition to the series, and if it wasn't for these last 2 movies being so good, I would have definitely put Rogue Nation much higher. At number 2 is Mission Impossible Fallout. This was so unbelievably close to number 1 that honestly both movies can be interchanged. Fallout lifts up everything that makes the series great and has some of the best visuals in the series, in my opinion. From brutal hand-to-hand combat scenes to insane car chases and foot chases, Fallout is insane and has it all. Plus, I really liked what they did with Henry Cavill's character with a great twist that created more tension to the movie. It's definitely one of the most explosive ones in the series, and it's definitely one of my favorites of the franchise, and is the pinnacle of action movies in general. And finally, at the number 1 spot, and my personal favorite MI movie, is Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. I've seen this one more than the others on this list, and to me, it's the most rewatchable. The Dubai sequence is one of the best in all of the series, and the other action set pieces from the end to the Kremlin attack is all top tier. Plus, this is where the team as a whole really shines and really comes together, unlike any of the movies before it. Ghost Protocol is the best Mission Impossible movie, but let me know below which one is your favorite. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button, stay up to date with the latest movies, TV shows, and all the great rankings. I'm Brian, signing off for Placid 5.